It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coach's Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's on 1019 100.5, 1450 WGNSSports.com and Big G TV.
And this portion of the show brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, who will work with you to develop a complete, tailored strategy to help you achieve your financial goals. That's Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. I have a sleepy Will Kriesky and a sleepy John Dinkins here with you this morning. I'm telling you, that was one of the weirdest games I've been through. And I'll tell you, we've had 3 rain delays in my career as a radio broadcaster, and they've all been at Riverdale.
I was going to say, were they all 3 with me? Franklin, Blackman, and Blackman.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 that I've dealt with as a head coach.
I think they have been with you, yeah.
And so it's hard. It's different just to get adjusted and things. We went in at halftime, and it was going to be a 15-minute half, and it turned out to be almost a 2-hour and 15-minute half. And I'm really proud of how our kids handled it. They stayed in the weight room. Actually, we got a lot of stuff done. We were able to upload the first half of the film, and the defense was in the meeting room, and the offense skill kids were in the coach's office watching film, and the O-line was in the weight room watching film. And I mean, we broke the whole first half down and went through it play by play and fixed all their mistakes. And so we felt pretty good coming out of half. And the kids, I don't feel like we played Riverdale football the first half. I felt like we were too scared to make a mistake. And I always preach, the standard at Riverdale is play fast and be physical. And that we weren't doing that in the first half. We were not playing fast, and we weren't being physical like we usually were. And I can say maybe that's a tribute to me. Just maybe they were just too uptight. They weren't ready for this big game. But I felt like the Knox Catholic game got them ready. But again, you play a top 5 team, a good football team, and that's what happens. And then we were able to come out second half and start playing some Riverdale football.
Will, I was looking over your roster and looking at it. I didn't realize you had as many. You've got a mixture, but it's a sophomore, junior kind of football team from what I can tell.
Yeah, in some spots, we do. There's receivers, running back, some in the secondary, and so we are growing up as each week goes. I was really proud of Jacob Vaughn and how he played, our running back. I thought he did a great job, played well. Luke Trench, freshman, he played really well. Again, too many drop balls, too many missed tackles, and not sustaining our blocks. And but you got to give credit to Javion, Elliott, and Kemp, the running back. That's the best quarterback-running back combo I think that I've seen in a while. I don't know why they're not giving Kemp the ball 30 times, but I mean, when you got Javion back here, he can do special things. He broke. It was. I think it was 3 times. It was third and
critical
plus 12 maybe.
Yeah.
And he scrambles around and makes plays.
Yeah.
2 times connected. Even on that long touchdown pass, it was third down. And it was like deja vu from the Knox Catholic game, and our kids played well, and just the little mistakes that get you, that cost games. I mean, our 2 losses are from very good football teams, 3-0 teams.
Yeah.
And that's no excuse. We're right there. We just got to keep getting better. As long as we got the right attitude, our locker room stays right with the kids and the continuity, then we can still do good things.
You were moving the football. I mean, it was not really that, but it seemed like there was always either a penalty, and you didn't have that many penalties. But
no, we didn't.
It's when they came, and Elliott was just 3 big crucial runs, and you can't anticipate that necessarily, but. It kind of changed the course of the game, even though now you're up, you tied at 10-10, and that's where I know Blackman had a good, nice job of going down the field after y'all scored.
They did, and that's why I'm bragging on Javion. I thought he commanded their offense really well. He's a really good quarterback, a really good leader. You can just tell his presence. He may be the best quarterback in our region right now. I don't know. We still got a lot of games to play, but last night, he was obviously the best player on the field, and the plays he made for them at critical time, you could just tell his experience has been there, his leadership. Those guys believe in him. I mean, he brought it. As a quarterback, you want to make other guys around you better, and I believe he's done that to the Blackman offense.
When you went in at halftime, did you know that they were going to delay it, or at the time you went in, when you first went in at halftime?
No, at first I didn't, because I was telling the coaches we have 15 minutes and we're going to go back out. But I don't even think it was like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I had a game administrator here come in and tell me, hey, Coach, we're on a lightning delay. And So I was every time it restarted, they would let me know. So they did a good job. I can't brag enough on our administration and everything. I kind of put them, administration, Mercer and Coach Voss and all those guys. I mean, we've had the grand opening of the school, dealing with the metal detectors, and then the football coach schedules 3 straight home games. So I've put a lot of stress on the administration there at Riverdale, and they've had a really they've had a tough month and a half. I mean, it's just been crazy, and I can't, brag on them enough of what all they've done and how they've done and just the hours they put in to make sure our events are successful. All those guys. I mean, it takes 20 plus to run an event, and I can't brag on them enough and what they do for our kids. That's why it's so special at Riverdale.
Well, we're talking to Will Kriesky, the head coach of the Riverdale Warriors. A really tough game, and you have the ball. You're down by 7. You have the ball, 4th down. A penalty drops you back for 6 yards. Then you have a chance. There's a play. It happens. A ball was dropped or whatever. But unfortunately, in tight games, those things happen too. But I thought you guys had a lot of fight. And when you came out in the beginning of the second half, I thought that Riverdale fight you were talking about was back.
Yes. That's if we would have played the second half like in the first half, it could have been a different game. And they settled down. And the kids sat and played and started. And that's what I told them at half. I said, guys, like this, I preached to you all week. Like, this is the type of high school game you want to be a part of. I mean, I told them last week on the show that it was going to be a 4-quarter game. It was going to be a physical game, and that's what it was. And I mean, it came down to the last 20 seconds of the game to decide the winner. And like we were talking out there, I was thinking about going for 2 if we scored, or what to do, and should we go for 2 and
I guess listeners need to know there was another front coming with lightning delays, and they saw it later on.
Yes.
But that would have been 3 hours probably.
And we'd have had to come back the next day or today and play overtime. And you wouldn't want to do that to the kids for that. But, again, like you said, our kids fought. They fought really hard for 4 quarters, man. That was a good football game. And we just got to keep getting better and stay positive and keep working and can't listen to the outside noise. There's going to be a lot of people in their ears saying stuff, but they can't. Like Coach Saban always says, don't listen to that rat poison. Just believe what's in your locker room and keep getting better. And
you knew Blackman was going to be good. I mean, you knew they were going to play hard.
Yeah, and I told everybody last week that's the best team my brother's had as a head coach, and he's doing a great job with those guys and they're working and doing the right things. And we just got to keep getting better. What was it? 3 years ago, after 4 games, we sit here 2-2, and then we made a run. So we're 1-2 right now, and we've been kind of in this situation before. And what kind of fighter, And sometimes, like people, like this is where I thrive, man, because like our backs are against the wall. People are doubting each other. Fans are trashing you know what I mean? But like that's what fuels my fire, man. Like let's go back to work. Let's find some positive and let's go grind, man. Like life is tough, life's hard, and these moments teaches these kids for their future because they're not going to have a team around them when they're my age, and they're going to have to figure out difficult situations on their own. And right now we're all 162 players and 18 coaches, our backs against the wall, and we got to come together as one and fight and do this together. And we can't point fingers and be mad at each other, and we can't listen to negativity. We got to block all that stuff out and just get to work. And if we get like I just said, if we get our fundamentals corrected, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, it's one game in the region. I mean, and there's a lot of region games to be played. I think you got Laverne next week. You go on the road.
Yeah, and that's the first one on the road. So we'll have to get back in our travel routine and get going and pack our bags. Make sure we got our cleats and make sure you got your. I mean, you look at me like I'm crazy.
No, I know.
But I've been to plenty of away games where somebody's left a helmet or somebody's left their cleats or they've left their game pants, just something crazy. But again, we'll get in that routine. The coaches will do it, and we try to at our program. Every little thing we work on, every little aspect of the game, and even the travel part and packing the bags and things like that. So we'll get to work and we'll start it. And I've already got text messages from kids and things like that, and we're gonna keep working. The Riverdale, they're not known for quitting a land down.
No, with the talent you have, I think you're going to be okay. I really do. But I want to keep that fight in you, so I'll say just keep fighting.
We will. And again, our defense didn't play up to par, but again, they only gave up 17 points to a very good football team.
Yeah.
And offensively, we didn't play terrible. We just are not finishing drives. And we got to finish drives. And once we start finishing drives, we'll be all right.
Is that consistency?
Yeah,
is that what you're really kind of looking at?
It's consistency. And I mean, unfortunately, we got all new people on the skill kids on the offensive side. You know, some of them moved in June. Some of them moved in July. And so you got to keep working, and you got to keep working on it. And they have to keep working together and get familiarized with each other, and it's slowly coming together.
That's going to happen. Right? It's going to be more of that now, aren't they? With people transferring and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's part of it. You know, that's why I really love the last 2 years having 4 non-region games to start the season.
Yeah,
because it really got us able to work out the kinks before we got into region play.
Yeah.
But again, we've played 3 games. 2 teams we played are in the top 5, and that's where our program's gone. I couldn't say and schedule these type of games 5-6 years ago.
Right.
We weren't ready for that.
Yeah.
We're ready for that.
Yeah.
And we're not getting blown out by these teams. We're not. We fixed the little mistakes, and we're okay.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people can say, well, I could easily say I'm 3-0. Yeah. We could be. We're not, because we're not consistent enough, like you just said. And we're going to get there and keep working and find a way. I told y'all that's our motto. That's been our motto all off season, is find a way. And we got to find a way to get better.
Get that team that came out in the third quarter to play every quarter, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what I told them. The team that Father Ryan and the team in third and fourth quarter, man. That's the Riverdale football team. That's the fight we got, and that's what we're about. That's our standard.
Yeah.
You know, we've set a standard there for the 10 years I've been there, and our standard is be fast and physical on defense and then be efficient on offense. You know, and now we're starting to play fast on offense. Coach Barnes has taught me that, and we didn't play fast in the first half on offense either.
Yeah. Will, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
They're going to be playing at Laverne this Friday night. Hopefully no rain. I think they've got grass.
You know, we may be out in our practice jerseys because we bought all new white uniforms, and they have a grass field. So I may be, if it's nasty and dirty, because I do the laundry.
That's Will Kriesky. This portion of the show brought to you by Lascassas Feed Supply, locally owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, specializing in animal feeds, premium pet foods, farm supplies, and more. Up next, Smyrna Bulldog coach Matt Williams.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service. We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service